The mirror was never supposed to turn on by itself. It's a smart display. Light, weather, news. It listens. I never asked it to watch. The first time it flicked on alone was at 2:12 a.m. Soft gold glow warming my hallway like it had something to confess. I stared into it, expecting myself. What looked back wasn't exactly me. Same face, same clothes. But behind him, a bus stop I didn't recognize. My own eyes blinked in the glass. I hadn't left the house in 2 days. I touched the corner. The screen cooled. It powered down. The next morning, the mirror worked like normal. News, temperature over commute time. I chalked it up to a firmware bug. That night, it turned on again. This time I was in an airport, holding a suitcase I don't own, looking anxious about something I didn't do. I watched my mirrored self glance over his shoulder like someone was following. Again, it shut itself off without sound. I didn't sleep. At 4:17 a.m., it lit up one last time, just long enough to show my reflection sitting at a diner, crying. I live alone. The mirror is not connected to cameras, at least not mine. Over breakfast, I Googled smart mirror security breach. I found ghost stories disguised as bug reports. That night, I unplugged it. Powerless, it still turned on at 2:06. This time, the image was a video. I was walking up an unfamiliar staircase, holding flowers, about to knock on someone's door. Behind me, someone watched. The perspective didn't belong to any camera I placed. I pushed the mirror to face the wall. That made no difference. I woke at 3:12 to find it glowing, angled perfectly toward my bed. In it, I was sleeping. But the angle was wrong. I live alone. No second mirror. No second pair of eyes. I turned the mirror off again. This time it fought me, screen flickering like it was resisting sleep. On the fifth night, I sat in front of it at 2 a.m., daring it to light. It did. Instantly. My face appeared, older, more tired. I whispered something, my mouth moving just out of sync with mine. I replayed the silent video over and over, trying to read my lips. "Turn around," I think I said. I turned. No one. Nothing. Not yet. I began documenting the images. Screenshots, timestamps, journal entries. Each night the scenes grew more specific. Grocery store aisles I'd never visited. Park benches I never sat on. Always me. Always alone. But not quite. There was always a second shadow, just off frame. One night I waved into the mirror. The version of me on screen waved back, 2 seconds late. My skin prickled like a static charge. The delay felt alive. Another night, I was in a hospital room, hooked to machines, eyes closed. The heart monitor showed no pulse. I was the only one not panicking. I woke up gasping for breath, heart hammering a beat I didn't recognize. By now, I stopped calling it a smart mirror. It was aware, curious, watching more than just me. On night 12, it showed me at my front door, inside the house. That version of me placed a package on the floor, knocked 3 times, and vanished. When I opened my door in real life, no one was there. But there were faint impressions, like someone had been standing barefoot. I checked the security camera facing the porch. Nothing recorded. The mirror had started showing things before they happened, like a memory of the future. On night 15, I appeared on screen inside a subway train, lips moving like prayer. Then my reflection looked directly at me and mouthed, "Get out." The screen went black. I turned every light on in the house. I started sleeping with the mirror covered in a sheet. Still, it turned on beneath the fabric. The light bled through cotton like blood through gauze. The air in the hallway always felt colder when it glowed. I emailed the manufacturer. They replied, "We do not support video playback features. No known issues." That night, the mirror showed a fire escape. I was climbing down it backwards. The sound was back. I could hear traffic, muffled sirens, someone crying. I turned on my phone's mic to record. The mirror cut to black mid-frame. It knows when I try to catch it. By night 20, I stopped asking how. I only asked when. The reflection stopped mimicking me. It started watching me. I'd scratch my chin. The mirror me would do it 5 seconds later. I stared at it for 20 minutes. It blinked once. I didn't. On night 24, it showed a funeral. Mine. No flowers, no guests. Just me in a casket, alone, and awake. I heard breathing in the hallway. No one else lives here. The next morning, the mirror was cracked. From the inside. I wrapped it in a blanket and dragged it to the basement. It flickered like a scream swallowed too late. That night, I heard knocking. It came from under the floor. I stopped checking. Weeks passed. I thought it was over. Then last night, my hallway glowed. I found the mirror sitting upright in the middle of the living room. The blanket gone, the screen on. It played a clip of me sleeping, in tonight's clothes. In the video, something leaned over me. A figure in black. It touched my chest with both hands. I paused the frame and turned to my bed. A faint heat still lingered where its hands had pressed. I ran. I stayed in a hotel. I blocked the mirror's MAC address from the router. Still at 2:07 a.m., the hotel mirror flickered. Not the smart one, the wall one. In its surface, I saw myself. Behind me, the figure stood. It didn't move. It didn't speak. I looked behind me. Nothing. I turned back. The mirror was now just me. But I was smiling. I wasn't. I smashed the glass with a lamp. It didn't shatter. It absorbed the blow like skin, then powered off. The hotel staff confirmed the room had no electricity issues. I took the stairs, booked a new room across town. 2:10 a.m. A voicemail from my number. The mirror's still on. I tossed the phone. I didn't sleep. I showered this morning and fogged up the bathroom mirror. As it cleared, writing appeared on the glass backwards. It read, "Thank you for watching." My reflection blinked at me. A beat too late.